Hi everyone, I'm Chris, the antivirus guy, and I'm here with another episode of Cybersecurity Questions and Answers. And this episode, we've got another question from Richard Sumner. He asks a lot of cybersecurity questions and some really good ones as well. And his question is, can password storage software get hacked? Wow, that's a bit of a topical question, isn't it, Richard? Most of you will have heard over the last few weeks that LastPass had a data breach and a number of clients' encrypted password vaults were stolen in that data breach. So that's categoric proof that we know that if you store your passwords with a cloud-based password manager, those password vaults can get stolen by hackers because it's already happened. There's loads of LastPass vaults out in the wild with the cyber criminals. But let's analyse it. Does that really matter? What can these cyber criminals do with that encrypted LastPass password vault? Well, without the password to decrypt it, it's of absolutely no use to them at all. It's a bit of a chocolate teapot. So, how could they crack the password? Well, they could try a brute force password attack. If you've used your dog's name and a number as the master password, then they're going to be in there in a shot, probably take them 3 or 4 seconds to crack it. But if you've used a long and strong master password, then I can guarantee that the cyber criminals will die before they've cracked your password, because a long and strong master password will take thousands or tens of thousands of years to crack, and they're not going to wait around that long. How else could they try and hack into your encrypted vault? Well, they could go on the dark web and they could buy a load of breached passwords all connected with your email address, because they do know your email address because that was the username of your LastPass password vault. If the master password has been used all over the internet and been part of one of these breaches, then happy days for the cyber criminals. But as long as your password manager master password hasn't been used elsewhere on the internet, then they can buy all the breach passwords they like. None of them are going to work. So, can your online password vault be stolen? Yes, absolutely. It's happened to many LastPass users. But are your passwords safe? Well, as long as your master password is long, strong, and not used anywhere else on the internet, yeah, absolutely, safe as houses. Hope that clears up some of the misconceptions about the LastPass breach and the use of online password managers in general. Thank you very much to Richard for the question. It was a brilliant question. And that's all from me, Chris, the antivirus guy. Until the next episode of Cybersecurity Questions and Answers.